Avengers 5, Avengers the Kang Dynasty, or whatever it ends up being after being retitled by Marvel Studios, is entering pre-production next month. But with that comes a fundamental misunderstanding of what pre-production and production is, and when official production is set to start, and what does this mean? So a brand new report has surfaced stating that Marvel Studios will officially start production / pre-production in July of 2024. Now, some are saying it's more like the last 2 weeks of June, so take it for what it's worth, but it does sound like within the next 6 weeks, pre-production will start, not full production. And let me just rewind and explain what's being said, the misunderstanding, and why it's kind of important to understand what's going on. So, production, aka official, hey, we're starting shooting with the cameras, aka the filming, is expected to start anywhere from December to January. So December of this year to end of January next year. But pre-production is slated to start as early as some point in the next 6 weeks. Now, pre-production is the first step of getting to the production stage where you're shooting and building all the sets. Meaning that this next step would essentially be confirming the official director, the people that wrote / contributed to the project, and starting the final casting process so we can get to the points where, hey, we got our new Kang. We also added these Avengers and things like that. Here's the new actor that's going to play Kang and so forth, right? Possibly to make the announcement at D23 in early August. So you can see how the pre-production here would be important, especially if you're going to retitle the film, which it definitely seems like they are. You would want that as part of the pre-production slate so you can officially start getting the logo together, getting the early concept art poster together that you're going to reveal. So this is where we're at right now, which honestly is good because it gives them a lot more time to be able to sort things out and maybe figure out if things are moving smoothly that they can land the film for a release in May of 26. And how does this cause an effect of moving this in such a timely manner shift or possibly doesn't shift the release of Avengers 6, aka Secret Wars? So this is all sort of a slow rollout. And yes, it's a longer post-production period than we're typically used to with these films. But again, they're trying to balance out 2 Avengers films, one of which will be the biggest Avengers film of all time and possibly the biggest ensemble cast of all time. Make no mistake about it, Secret Wars will make Endgame look like a joke compared to how big it's going to be. So, you know, they got to lay down the foundation and get everything for Avengers 5 off the ground before they commit to what will be the biggest film of all time in terms of size, scope, and scale. So hopefully I've done a good enough job of explaining this to you guys. So if you see any reports that cameras start rolling next month, that is 100% not true.